Don't know what's going on with my YouTube today. Trying to get the Mac Miller type beat diamond free. He's got a lot there that sound like Mac Miller. And so anyway, I figure I better try and do a freestyle because I think that sometimes I'm all this world's got in forward thinking, style, grace, in your face, in the face of fear. Remember that year? Rewind a few years back, it was a unity march. All I did was show up and walk around with a can of Holston, and there was loads of junglist massive, and so I made the decision to go live. Now, given my online presence as an artist, I should not really have gotten pissed, but I was just making my way home minding my own business, and I was harassed and pierced from behind, provocateur in a uniform, telling me how do I like to threaten with my liberty, spend the night ill at ease in a cell. Well, the next thing I know, I'm not doing so well with my mouth. I'm saying C-U-N-T-B. I'm describing a skin color, please. That's what you do when you're intoxicated. When it feels like the whole environment has been provoking you, grooming you, being a provocateur, throwing you around in the new cross one day you hear. Shortly before that, did I just get barred from my local after hearing that scat play all in the relay, getting all over your case? Yeah, they might have had a black face, but I didn't embrace racism. But when this guy from behind, when I was intoxicated, said, would you like to spend a night in jail? Well, my mind and mouth sets out, and I just went angry female. Fuck off your beep, beep, beep. Does it matter? Is it like saying I see free just because you're drinking intoxicated? I see free, I see one, I see criminality behind me in a uniform scum. So, kid on the run, I should be, because I got a fake CRB, sorry DBS, but it gave me loads of stress. I got a whole year's custodial, just because a free solicitor said plead guilty. Why? But in court, it got reduced to might have offended a member of the public. Yes, mom. So I said okay, but it still went down on my BDBS statement that way. Racial religious harassment in words and writing. Now that's pretty fucking monumentally manipulative and frightening. So coming at you like lightning, Losdy dancer, yeah, I'm here to scare ya. I'm here to cake ructions, dysfunctions. It doesn't matter if you're white or black, grey, brown, yellow, scat play. I couldn't give a fucking shit in the relay. It's all about the environment and it's far from heaven sent. I started to feel like a little chick in a fucking mincer. Yeah, me, him, her, she, every one of ya. Yeah, I'm the realist. I'm on a kill list, I'm sure. Like Tupac, yeah, whatever. He was black, but I'm a white, middle class, no, I'm not middle class. I'm working class all the fucking way. Every day. I've always had so many jobs in a bit of the Jeremy Kyle style. Get a job, sign on. They're like these fucking, fascist snobs. So they kind of robbed my artistry in this fucking madhouse tree. But when that KT come along 10 years ago, she kind of enabled me to do my spell in the world because I got a class education. And I know that I'm speaking for more than a nation. I can't believe the systematic abuse. There is no excuse, but I don't know what to do with the use of my perfect gob. Birthed by Pauline and Rob. On a lockdown, fucking clown, just shut in like I'm in a prison anyway. I'd be scared to travel abroad with that on my CDB. We are there. I've been with like 5 supporting artist firms, but now it's time to turn the tide, and I said I would not go over there without a fucking entourage. Look at what happened to Juice WRLD. I had arms on them. Do you know what they'd be doing in the undercurrents of this sick music society? Like, that was a Mac Miller freestyle beat. I only learned that he died in fucking 2018, 26-year-old, because so many drugs were all around, and you sort of see these shadows. I don't know if it's real or not, the lines blur, but like Amy Winehouse surrounded by a certain security, let her die, don't care, not fly. You don't let somebody that's that emaciated sleep on their face. It's a disgrace that she's even dead. I mean, seriously, I've got a big education, well read. So it's just like, you start to see, like, you don't even want to part in it. don't want to part in the music industry. It's like, yeah, fuck that. And at the end of the day, when you're poor, no one's gonna try and fucking manipulate your image because, you know, money is all about. It's like that. You just start to see there's, you know what thing every race has got in common? Jealousy and greed. Please, they would try to take perfection and make it an ill breed. I might have got angry in my time, I might have drunk too much moonshine, but shit man, you should have get the girls that I've been with. I should never have been with them. I couldn't even see love is blind. See, I would never speak unkind, but see no speak no evil. I just wrote a song called Penny Drop, and I can't stop. I gotta say what I gotta say. I talk in the name of the truth every day. I didn't know what I was dealing with when I was with it. Lord forgive. So you walk on in your life and you sort of suspect there might be dark entities crime in your life. There might be these dark entities that got their designs all over you, please. From the day you even sign up at a theatre. Who knows what the evolution of slavery is these days in these cities and towns. I'm done being in their clouds and their housing associations where people can tick boxes and sell information. You do your first open mic, there's a bit of talent. Who's got their underworld fingers in your pies? Come on and you're gonna realise the whole place needed to stop. COVID. Climate change, you're never gonna admit liability. That would be a case of denying for decades. So we're gonna tick the flu, MRSA, respiratory, hey. A man described it, a doctor, and then people keep calling me a fucking fool. Look at this man, look at this tool. You know, I don't want to stop with the COVID or the shutdown if you're enjoying it and if you're enjoying the time out, because at the end of the day, the grind and the treadmill has been really unkind to us all, hasn't it? Treated us like fools. Why the fuck am I ticking this sexuality box every time? You know what? I couldn't give a shit at the moment. I'm making atonement for all the stupidity in my love life. Those girls that I would once have thought wife, no, a higher price, because there's a lot of conniving. It's more a case of sycophantic. Don't you realising, is there even such a thing as gay? Is it can all be solved with a combination of drugs and crack? Don't even go back. You know, you're looking at that whack. Oh, the Christian institutions can turn them around. Don't need to make a sound. You're listening to the best in the town. The one that's kind of explored. Let out the lion roars. You ain't seen nothing like it yet. I can get you wet. And I like that. I'd like someone to be devoted to me too. But I don't think that they really want to. It's just a kind of imposter-like situation. It's like sexuality unleashed, some kind of rainbow serpent beast. And don't get me started on fucking fancying minions, little ones sick in the head, inbred. Case of asexual right now, fucking just trying to get through it, make some pee and live to tell the tale. Wow's in the room. Oh, she's really childish. Yeah, you wish. Keep that young spirit. Don't let him kill your inner child. Go on, meek and mild. Why'd you even use fucking forks and spoons half the time anyway? They say that these are your universe, earth, wind, fire, and you're connecting with the elements when you eat. In some cultures, which I prefer to do if that's alright for you. Institutionalised grooming, getting people too shrunk into a place where it's easier to snap them is the way I was looking at it. They know what they're doing psychologically, a lot of places in industry and blah blah blah. That's me enough. Listen to